Good morning. Today's May 7th. I'm going to read the devotional for today. I'm going to actually read from this devotional book. So, the title is Spiritual Growth is Essential. I gave you milk, not solid food, for you were not ready. You are not yet ready for it. For since there is jealousy and quarreling among you, you are not worldly. That's 1 Corinthians 3:2-3. Many people believe that God is great and awesome. In faith, they accept that He is love, but refuse to allow Him to fill their lives with that same love. He promised His power to all who serve Him, but they remain weak and powerless. They say they believe in Him, but they don't experience His loving presence. The Christian way of life is meant to enrich the life of disciples. When you start becoming spiritually mature, you develop a greater love for others. When the love of Christ saturates in you, negative attitudes such as pettiness, jealousy, and strife are dissolved, and then you can rise above this immaturity and enjoy the solid food that the Holy Spirit gives. Okay, so this actually reminded me about the story of um, Saul before he became Paul. He was out here persecuting people or followers of Jesus, and he thought he was doing the right thing, but Jesus had different plans for him. So he basically made Saul blind for 3 days, and he fasted and really prayed, and basically he was reborn in a different light and saw the world differently and really surrendered. He really truly surrendered and accepted what God has given him and provided for him and what his purpose is. And it actually reminds me of, you hear those who are reborn in their faith, and I was definitely one of them. I grew up Catholic, and I always believed in God, and I loved going to mass and learning what I needed to learn. But not until, I basically grew up almost 30 years old that I realized I haven't fully surrendered to God, and I'm ready to, because I'm so tired of all the things that I was going through and the people that I was with, and the lifestyle that I had. And not until I truly surrendered to God that I fully accepted Him into my heart, that I saw the world differently. I see the world differently now. I see people differently. I accept things that God puts into my life, and I have faith that He is putting me in the right path, in the right direction. And I encourage that. Prayer, surround yourself in a church community if you need that extra push, and even talking about it with those who are also interested or having the same belief, or those who are not and who are lost. Spread the word.